Hi guys, hope you're doing really well out there. Really good to see you all again. Hope you're doing really well, keeping healthy, keeping strong, not letting this insanity get you down. Really important that we maintain optimum health, optimum mental abilities, emotional abilities to combat these very challenging times that we're living in right now. But today, to give you all a bit of a break from the you-know-what subject that I cannot talk about, it's time for another New Age review video. And I'm really starting to enjoy doing these now, partly because the feedback that I'm getting from them has been really incredible. And I just want to share a little bit about that because I think you'll be curious. But I received many emails from people recently that have been sent to my videos for, let's quote unquote, let's say negative reasons, by the likes of perhaps Magenta Pixie, Laurie Ladd, Elizabeth April. And what they've found is, through curiosity, that what I'm saying actually resonates, because many of them have told me that for a while now they have had doubts, concerns. They're not moving forward in their life. In fact, they feel like they're going backwards. And my videos have really come at a time where they were really starting to subconsciously question things themselves. And really it's become almost confirmation that what they were feeling was in fact correct. And that, you know, essentially they are being deceived and they have fallen into, unfortunately, another trap or another layer of the matrix. And I just want to say to the people, new people that are coming from this new age scene that have been hoodwinked, pretty much all of us have been blinded by the false white light at some point. There is no shame, there is no guilt. It's very well packaged. It's expertly marketed by these people. And it's long since been planned, because this cult, they knew that there was going to be awakening, and what they've done is the whole spiritual movement is controlled opposition. It's anti-spiritual, as I said in my last video. So please don't feel shameful, please don't feel embarrassed. You know, you only know what you know. And but I really am so excited about the levels of feedback that I'm getting from people that are moving away from the new age and realizing that they've been sold a lie. So that's really encouraging. And you know, as I said a few videos ago, the likes of Magenta Pixie have really sort of shot themselves in the foot with the complete overreaction to, you know, essentially as a small YouTube channel, when she has hundreds of thousands of followers. You know, there was 4 or 5 videos reacting to what I'd done, and it just wasn't justified, you know, because, as I said, truth shouldn't fear investigation. And unfortunately for her, that made a lot of her followers really perk their ears up and think, well, what's all the, why such the fuss, right? So yeah, many people gravitating over from those people, and welcome. You know, I'm here to try and empower through sovereignty. Realizing our own power, our own gifts, realizing that we don't need to connect with anything out of us, and really essentially reminding us that we're incredibly wonderful beings and we do not need all this BS basically, because it disempowers us. It takes us away from our authenticity and our sovereignty. So yeah, I just wanted to start with that. If you are new here, please consider subscribing, liking the video. It really helps out. And for those of you that have been watching a long time, or not even a long time, the other appeal that I would make would be to please share this video, or share these videos around. It's so important that people awaken from the false awakening. And the scary thing from my point of view, not scary, oh I'm scared, but there doesn't seem to be anyone or very few people talking about all of this. And you know, we need to get this information out. We need to realize that people are falling into this cul-de-sac and they're moving no further forward and that means as a species we won't move any further forward as well. So vitally important this information gets out, guys. So if you could help me out, that would be great. Anyway, so the point of the video is to review Bashar. Bashar is one of the kings of the New Age. He's a channeler, and for those of you that have been watching my videos for a while, I highly recommend that you do not follow any channeled material, because it's either being channeled through false white light beings, or it's being channeled through demonic beings that are masquerading, and ultimately it will end up in more deception and more enslavement. This guy's energy is completely off. The first time I ever saw him, I couldn't even watch him. There's symbolism all over his videos as well. He sits there with the pyramid doing I'm not saying the pyramid is necessarily good or bad. It can be used for both depending on your intention. But for me, his energy is completely off. And we'll see what his message is in this very short video. It's only a very short one this week, guys, because I've been very busy and I'm quite frankly quite tired. So just a short one today, but very relevant because he is popular. And let's see what he has to say.
The transmission for your upcoming month of May will be called "Tell Them Bashar Sent You."
I mean, to me, I find this all comedic. I mean, sometimes I sit through these and I just laugh. I mean, he's acting. I mean, he's clearly acting. I mean, his shirt is enough to frighten someone off. Sorry, I'm not allowed to say personal things, but come on, guys, come on, the shirt. I mean, that is quite leery. That is quite leery. But yeah, I mean, what I'm looking at, I'm just seeing some kind of reptilian working through him. I get reptilian vibes. Lawrence will probably have a look and we can clarify that. He'll probably be watching this. But anyway, Bashar, what have you got to tell us?
This will be a continuation of the exercise that we began when you used your cardboard cutouts of the Greys and placed them outside your windows.
Oh my God. See, this is the big problem, right? A lot of people in the New Age spiritual scene, they've had a lot of trauma. They're looking for escapism. They're looking for spiritual highs to make themselves feel better. And a lot of people in that scene that gravitate to that scene are very, very gullible. Because they've had their boundaries stepped over and over again through a lot of trauma, they haven't developed boundaries, and therefore they haven't developed discernment. And listening to these guys like the likes of him and Abraham, I mean, it's just, I mean, it's childlike. For me, I'm watching this and I'm thinking this guy should really be a children's TV presenter, the way he's going on.
Inside your doors, and this will be another aspect of the permission slip that will allow you to amplify the probability of physical face-to-face contact. And also,
so basically what he's saying is, by putting this cardboard cutout of the Greys on your window, you're going to have a physical encounter with Greys. Now, there's two aspects to this psyop, right? The first aspect is, yeah, the Greys exist, but they're not physical beings. They're interdimensional. So they don't physically show up on your door, knock on your door. So that's the first thing. And the reason why that is important is because if you believe in physical aliens, aliens, the word lie is in the word aliens, then you will be open to the incoming psyop, which is going to happen because you're seeing more and more reports in the newspaper about UFOs. You've got Gaia TV promoting the idea of UFOs. You've got all of this going on. It wasn't spoken about so much as it is now. They're talking about disclosure. Trump was talking about space armies. So they're gearing everyone up for this fake alien invasion, which will probably be based around holographic technology. They've got all of that. They've also got black ops and anti-gravity aircraft. And the things that we see in the sky, and there are anomalies in the sky, I don't believe they are aliens. In fact, I'm pretty convinced they're not aliens. What we're seeing in the sky is some kind of black ops technology. And they are gearing up for this, guys. They really are. I know it sounds crazy. I know it sounds out there, right? But Project Bluebeam, look it up, research it if you haven't already. They will fake an alien invasion. What that will do is it will bring in the New World Order. They can centralize everything. And I think Ronald Reagan said years ago that there would be one thing, one event that would unite humanity. And that would be the threat of an alien invasion or something along those lines, right? So they've been gearing up. It's a real thing. They really are planning to do this. Now, when this guy comes on with, how many followers has he got? I don't know. This has got thousands of views, this video. And he is underpinning the fact that aliens are physical and they can physically come down, knock on your door and come in. That is underpinning the whole alien invasion thing. Because if you believe that aliens are physical, you can believe that they're going to come down on their craft. When in fact the Greys, as I mentioned, they are problematic. They do abduct, but they do it in dreams. Okay, they don't come down physically. So, and also what he's doing is he is telling people to give their consent to these beings. So anytime you try and connect with archangels or greys or any of these beings, you are signing an unwritten contract almost. You are giving them consent. You are consenting them to come into your energy and to work together, or so-called work together. And of course, as we know, all they will do is manipulate, siphon off your energy, use you, allow access to your vessel, and they can implant you and all kinds of stuff. And what he's doing is he's telling people to invite them in, essentially, with this cardboard cutout idea that he's got. I mean, I've got horrific visions of all these New Agers at their windows with cardboard cutouts of greys. But people actually do this, right? So
amplify your ability to have encounters on your own terms from this point forward, and also make it more likely for you to increase your remembrance of encounters you have had that may have only been translated as dreams previously.
Yeah, basically abductions.
So this permission slip will give you
contract
or ability to be more conscious in any upcoming encounters that may take place in slightly altered realities, experiencing them on your own terms, and also again increase the probability of face-to-face contact. You will need to continue to use those cards.
Have you noticed, I think I said this before, that when these channelers are channeling these beings like the Council of Nine and this guy here, don't they sound really arrogant and like they speak down to you like you're some kind of imbecile, you know? You must do this, you must do that, because you're just humans, you're nothing, you're worthless, you don't know what you're doing, you haven't got a clue, let us tell you. We'll lead you to the light, trust us.
Cardboard cutouts, it would be also advantageous if you had been continuing to use them up to this point. So from this point forward, by all means, continue to practice by having your cutouts of the greys.
There you go, guys. All you need to do is, I mean, can you imagine? I wonder how big these cardboard cutouts are. And do they actually just draw, do they make them like, how big do they make these cardboard? I've got these images now of like some dude in America that's got this like 6-foot cardboard cutout of a grey, like by his window when he's sleeping. Like, that must actually be happening. It's madness. It's clown world.
Outside your windows, outside your doors.
Outside your doors, imagine you're the neighbour and you see this massive cardboard cutout of a grey. I mean, these people, what they do is they just have a laugh. Like, they tell us, it's like the whole, you know, face nappy thing. You know, they're laughing at people doing that. Absolutely. And these people are laughing at getting people to cut out life-size greys out of cardboard and put them outside their home. I mean, you could do one of them waving. Like, you could really freak people out, couldn't you? You could do one with swearing, so you could have like an angry one. You could have an angry one outside of your door.
So that you can get used to the idea of the reality of the existence of these beings in your physical reality.
Is that like an imaginary friend, right? You can get used to them. So you're feeling really lonely at home. And you're like, I need a friend. I'm going to make a cardboard cutout of a grey. And then you put it next to your bed. No, Mr. Grey.
And then that will be enhanced by the upcoming permission slip exercise we will deliver.
Yes.
In your month of May.
We will deliver. Bashar.org, guys, don't miss it. I mean, yeah, there you go. Very short, but it was short, but very, very important, because he's telling you to connect with false white light. He's telling you basically that aliens exist and that it's a physical reality that they could come and land, which ties into the Project Bluebeam that I was talking about. So he's full of BS. I mean, his energy's completely off. He looks reptilian. I don't know where he got the shirt from. All in all, car crash. Don't know what you think. Let me know in the comments below. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. Please like, subscribe, bell notification, and I'll see you again very soon, guys. You take care. Bye-bye.